so people who don't know faith, they'll think, well, he always has it. No, I don't. And I don't give it to you because I had some spare change over here. There was no spare change. You brought me your circumstance. I received it as my own. And in faith, I trust that God is going to allow me to have blessing in your life. There was an individual the other day that had a huge circumstance in life. And he had a need. And I didn't have the need. But I embraced his pain. I'm going to say this to the men that are in here. Men take responsibility. And in taking responsibility, we have the ability to what? Respond. I heard an interesting conversation the other day. I won't call the names, but I had an interesting conversation. Everybody said, ooh, what are you talking about? But I heard an interesting conversation the other day. So the individual says, my brother wants to drive my car. And the individual said, I can't allow him to, I tear up my brand new car. So the brother says, it's all right, Dad will fix it. And so what happens is that there's this process where we have the ability to respond. And I want you to see this in faith. You have the ability to respond. Doesn't matter what's going on. Doesn't matter that you don't have it. God will give it to you so you have it. There's a story of a great pastor. He's retired now. And at that time, he had one of the largest churches in the nation. So you know when you have one of the largest churches in the nation, and you have at least 5,000 people actually seated, and this is back in the early 90s, then you know you have plenty of money, right? Church has over 5,000 people in it. And so the person goes to the pastor, didn't need much money. The pastor said, listen, I don't have it. I just do not have it. And the person says, Pastor, you know you got it. You got it. You got all this money. He says, I don't have it. I really don't have it. And so the person tells the story, and it's not the pastor telling the story. The person tells the story, and he said he was just sitting at the desk, and he was just staring at the pastor like, I knew you got it. I knew you got it. So funny thing happened. The pastor said, I don't have it. He said the pastor was looking at him seriously. He said, well, I'm praying with you. And the guy said, I don't want you to pray with me. I don't want you to do it. And the pastor just looked at him. I ain't got it. But I'm praying with you. God says, moments later, he said, the secretary walks in and said, Pastor, here's the check. Such and such just came by and brought you this check. Pastor gets the check, opens it up, takes the check, hands it to the particular individual, tell him to go to the bank, tell him I told him to catch that check. He didn't have it, but he embraced the circumstance. He embraced and allowed the individual to bring. That's who you are as a child of God. God will bring you what you need. So Abel gave the firstborn of his flock. Well, who gave him the firstborn? It was God Almighty that gave him the firstborn. And he didn't just give God the firstborn, he gave God a big old fat one. A big old beautiful one. The one that you really, really want to keep. He gave that one to God. He sacrificed that one to God. When is the last time you gave God your best? When's the last time? I want y'all to know this one. When's the last time you went in your closet and gave somebody the clothes with the tags on? Every now and then I'll give away something I just don't want, or that's kind of old. But a lot of times I have one or two in there with the tags on. When somebody wants something or needs something, I'm not getting the one I've worn 5 or 6 times. No.